Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. It's Thursday, the 12th of May, 2022. A lot of you are talking about Wema Bank. Let me just tell you what's going on because it's very important that I clarify the truth. What is going on was not detailed in my tweet. It's actually more damage to the bank. I have gotten a call from the branch manager, Mr. Bolaji. Bolaji has apologized to me on behalf of the entire branch on what happened and that they could have done it better. However, he asked me to delete the tweets and the posts, and I told him I can't. They have gone viral and they are a talking point to customer service. There is one aspect of journalism that doesn't exist in Nigeria, and it's called consumer reporting. When consumers have a problem, they can't go to the media. It's always reported on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Everybody complaining about their bank, the food, their this. You all remember what happened with me and Mega Chicken. Mega Chicken said they'll sue me because I messed up their names. They can't sue me. I should be suing them. However, it's the same thing with Wema Bank. Some of you are saying, oh, Wema will sue me. There was a customer service deficiency. AJAH is not an app that I went into the bank to open. I went to the bank to take money that came out of their ATM, which I believed was fake, into the bank. I tweeted it. They asked me to come in, apologize for my inconvenience, and they brought a machine to read the money to make sure it was real or fake. I was satisfied with the service I got. However, they sold the AJAH app to me, the Davido thing, and I bought it. And I said, okay, I'll open an account today. It took only minutes. Downloaded the app, and I did a lot of things. And they took my BVN, I had that, my driver's license, and they took pictures of me. And the app was working. And I told them I will request my ATM card. Simple. Well, 4 months later, my son told me he could not shop online anymore or subscribe to his own music on Apple Music and other streaming platforms, and that he needed a card that works. We went to our bank, First Bank. I've been with First Bank for 55 years. I started banking at First Bank in 1969 when I was a 5-year-old in a kiddie account. It's the same account. And I was very disappointed when First Bank told me that they can no longer use their cards online because of a lot of fraud and other things. So there are other banks out there like UBA, Access, GT, I don't know. But there are other banks that can use your card to shop online. Wema is one of them. And so I was happy to open my AJAH account. And I wanted my son to open one so that he doesn't get a runaround, okay? I'm a media personality. Davido is a music personality. He might be bigger because he has more money or more popularity, but at the end of the day, the stuff I wrote about AJAH, praise the bank for their good service with the fake money part, all that stuff showed that I was happy. But that turned around quickly because when I sent my son to the bank last week to open the AJAH account, he could have opened it from the house and then just complete the whole thing by bringing his BVN, passport, whatnot. Okay, so when he got to the bank last week, the system was down. A runaround, he came back home. Walking from my house to the bank is far, but he came back home and they told him to bring his passport. The person telling me to bring a passport never said passport photos, said passport. So my child took his international passport. They said, no, we need passport photos. Wait a minute, I didn't bring passport photos when I opened my account. The manager just took pictures of me in here. So why couldn't they do that for him? KJ was just like run around by different people. When I sent KJ to the bank to meet Mr. Bolaji, I sent him to the manager to get very good VIP service, okay? And if Davido is a VIP or I am a VIP and I send my son over there, I expect him to be helped by Bolaji. But Bolaji had to be on a Zoom meeting with the head office at the time. So he sent my son to somebody in the back called Sahid. Okay, Sahid started the whole regular customer thing. Bring your passport, bring this, bring that. They didn't ask me for half of this stuff. They sent my son home because he didn't have a NEPA bill. I don't have a NEPA bill. I've never even seen one. since I've been living in Lagos. There's a NEPA bill in my house in Ibadan where my dad lives, okay, where I used to live, but I have a prepaid meter and I just recharge. Why do they need a NEPA bill? They said maybe they want to use it to verify our address. So I called Bolaji and said, Bolaji, what is this running around? This is the third time my child's gone to the bank. And at the end of the day, it was like, oh, if you don't have a NEPA bill, you can send him with your apartment's agreements, lease. Apartment agreement will have my address at this and everything. Okay, so I had to go dig that out, bring it out, give it to my son. Took his passport, it was not international passport when it was regular passport. This time he had called out sick another woman. The other woman, she said I was shouting at her. She gave it to Adiola. Adiola got on the phone, knew who I was. Dr. Kemi, please, I'm sorry. She was just begging profusely. I was so irritated. 4 employees, 5 days. My son didn't have to go through that. And I just tweeted how useless the bank was. A lat's down, bring this, bring that. It's a runaround. And I said, Bolaji, I sent my son to you. You gave my son to other people. The bottom line, okay? People have these problems in real life, okay? This happened to my mom now. 150,000 naira lace. Give it to your famous tailor, the tailor that makes all your clothes. Tailor before Moshe. There's sometimes when we want the top to do the work, when we want the boss to do the job, when we want the manager to do the job. But he was busy with the corporate office. He was not in office one time. My son kept running around. This morning, my son said, I don't want the account at Wema anymore. Let me take my money elsewhere. And it was a large sum of money. It was a gift to him for his birthday. And so my son said, okay, I'm not putting that money there. I'm taking it back to First Bank. I'm just going to put 1,000 naira a day savings in a lot. 30,000 a month. And really the main thing is to be able to get his Apple Music subscription going. So they lost a lot of money for my son to deposit that. Doesn't matter to them. Next thing you know, people were calling Bolaji left, right, and center. The headquarters, his family members, everybody was all nervous because they said he might lose his job. Bolaji called me and profusely begged me if I could take the post down, that he might lose his job. I don't want the manager to lose his job. I'm a retired journalist, but when a journalist posts something, we can't take posts down, okay? I don't do blackmail like some bloggers do. Pay me so I can take it down. No. This is a consumer issue. It is a lesson to be learned. This is something that has to be watched, okay, by everybody, both consumer and both bank staff. And I'm urging the bank management in corporate offices in Marina not to fire Bolaji or fire anybody in the bank. Retrain them. Teach them how to do things properly. The Alert, app, okay, I have not touched it since January because I save over there. But it sends me notifications and stuff. It's the account I use for my online donations, online transactions, my school tuitions, and all. I see my money going in, I watch it, everything's fine. I did not say Alert was bad. But there's been times when that system has gone down, according to some of you in the comments, and some of you don't find it easy to navigate it. What I'm saying basically is not everybody's Davido, not everybody's Kemi Olunloyo. Treat every customer the same. That is what I'm saying, Bolaji. It's not about you losing your job. It's not about me taking a post down. Taking a post down that the whole world has seen has already been screenshotted by bloggers who are going to blog it. Learn from it. And Wema Bank, retrain your employees. Sensitize them on customers. Okay, customers are tired. My son was in the hot sun yesterday, the day before. Today, it gets tiring. That is all I'm trying to say. And please apologize for this. That's all I told Bolaji. Posts are not coming down. Women needs to apologize. If they don't apologize, that means they don't care. My son just came in now. He ended up opening the account. He only put 30,000 there, a month's worth of saving, and he said he'll be saving little by little. The rest of the money went back to First Bank. It's a huge amount of money. People, you need to know more about consumer reporting. I'm no longer a journalist. I've retired. Okay, I'll be teaching it at my school at 2222 Media School on Twitter. Okay, the people who are enrolled can learn that, but I always give examples. These banks don't want complaints. Okay, manager is saying, please take down the post so that I don't lose my job. They've seen it at headquarters. They're calling him, his family, friends. Even 2 bank managers contacted me. A bank manager from another bank, a GT bank manager called me from Ibadan, and a First Bank manager called me from Lagos, saying that we know Balaji is our friend, blah, blah. Please. And he's right. They might even take him off the job because of ordinary things like this. I'm asking women not to take people off the job or fire them, retrain them. And that's how sensitization goes for customer service. I want the standards of America in this country. Okay, 32 years in America is no joke. Okay, we are the most powerful country in the world. More powerful than America, if you don't know that. Okay, and we can do things better than them. It's very important you know what happened. Okay, if you don't ask Davido for NEPA bill, and you don't ask Kemi Olunloyo for NEPA bill, why are you asking Kemi Olunloyo's son for NEPA bill? Why are you giving double standards on service? You're going to ask that ordinary customer for NEPA bill. Make it convenient for them. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ṣé ní NEPA bill. Ilé ẹnìkan ni mò ń gbé, ṣé ní kó ṣe copy fún yín. A fẹ́ verify address yín. Tẹ́ ẹ bá dẹ̀ ní ṣe lè fún wa ní kọ̀kọ́ tó lá address yín. People, know how it works. And some of you are abusing me here saying I'm trying to defame the company. Access Bank paid me. No, Access Bank didn't pay me. I've never been in Access. I just put their name there because somebody said that they have cards that work online. Okay? I'm actually telling you what needs to be done. You need to know how the world works. Wema Bank, I'm waiting for your apology. And if you don't apologize, that shows you don't care. I'll just close my ALAT account and I'll go elsewhere. I'm very upset today, very disappointed. You can do better. Okay, Wema is one of the first generation banks. When First Bank was there in Ibadan and Secretariat, they face each other. That's the bank my mother banks at, and First Bank. But she took the children to First Bank. Same with my dad. They all have Wema accounts. Apologize to the customer. Tell them it wouldn't happen again. Assure them. If you want me to take down a post, then don't be on social media. That's how it works. If your bank is on social media, they're there to communicate with you and take your complaints. The telecom companies are doing it. They're getting complaints every minute and they're addressing it. And other banks too. So Balaji, your MD, and everybody in your headquarters needs to apologize on your behalf. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks, everybody. Today's Thursday, the 12th of May, 2022. Dr. Kemi Olunloyo in Lagos, Nigeria.